Muy buenas, muy buenas, buenas. Soy Sigilo, que estamos aquí en el Dragon Age 2. Vamos a continuar nuestra historia, que nos quedamos justamente aquí, en donde tenemos que hacer ya solo unas dos misiones de los compañeros que tenemos por ahí. Y después vamos a ir a la marca de asesina. Si es que no se alarga mucho estos aquí, pero creo que no. Así que vamos ahí. Vamos primero. Vamos a estos niños. Primero vamos a hablar con Barrick, en el arcade obviamente. Que nos cuente el muchacho, por si acaso.
Got a minute, Hawk? I know this is ancient history, but remember that Hightown house Bartrand barricaded himself in? Bartrand doesn't exactly need the place now that he's in the sanitarium. I've been trying to sell it.
I assume there's not much interest in it.
No. There's a really small number of people who want expensive, blood-covered houses in Hightown. I found a minor noble in Ravane who bought the place sight unseen. But now there's a problem. They say the place is haunted.
Bartrand's atrocities must have weakened the barrier between this world and the Fade.
Maker, I hope not. I don't think I can fix the veil through applied use of force. They've noticed some minor problems. Voices whispering in the walls, apparitions, things moving on their own. My hope is it's a relic Bartrand brought back from the Deep Roads. We smash it, and the haunting stops.
What happens if we do nothing?
Best case, they drag me before the Seneschal and accuse me of fraud. The worst case involves Antivan crows.
Can't you do this yourself?
Hawk, I'm a businessman. Now and then, I shoot people. I don't know anything about ghosts or magic. It's entirely possible that even if I find the thing that's causing the trouble, I won't be able to stop it on my own.
I'm not an expert on hauntings, but what if smashing something does not make the problem go away?
That's where things get tricky. You're a mage. You must know something about weird shit. I'm sure you'll be able to figure something out that will help.
Muy bien.
Very well. We'll investigate the mansion. Again.
Thanks, Hawk. I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Muy bien. Vamos a ver. A ver, antes de... Vamos a... Barrick. Y... qué sé yo, Fenris, que tiene resistencia a la magia. A este bueno de Fenris lo voy a poner... Esto. Cuchillar o... A ver, ¿qué tiene aquí? De crítico. Vamos a ver. Vámonos. Y por la noche, una zona encantada. Vamos a... No, déjame dejarlo así porque cuando se pone esto le chupa el vigor ahí. Así que no. Es por acá. Bien. Ahora es. Bastoncillo por aquí.
Hey, is that music? Where is that coming from?
I don't hear anything.
Something in this house is restless.
Por acá no podemos entrar. No.
I guess the buyer wasn't kidding.
Magic is at work here.
Where is that voice coming from?
What voice?
Por aquí no podemos entrar.
I can barely hear it. I wish I could make out the words.
Está cerrado. Cerrado.
The disturbances are growing stronger.
We're getting closer. I can feel it, Hawk. Look at this. My brother's junk was left here. You wouldn't know it, but Barton was a sentimentalist. This came from our estate in Orzammar. When I was 7, I knocked over one of Mother's plates and broke it. My brother yelled at me for an hour.
This was made by the artisans of House Saldras. The clay was from the Adrosetuna River, which never sees the sun. Arr!
He was that upset over a dish.
I don't think it was a dish to Bartrand. That stupid plate was the whole city of Orzammar to him.
Cajita por aquí. Un arquillo corto. Y bueno, aquí empieza lo bueno, señores.
What's going on here? There's no way the veil could be torn this badly.
This isn't being caused by some random artifact. The idol is still in the house, Hawk. It has to be.
Bueno, aquí no hay nada. Aquí tampoco. Aquí se abre esto. Aquí no hay nada.
I don't think I can do that.
Okay.
Whatever is here is angry.
A ver. Esta puerta se puede ver visto aquí también. Bueno, esto nos lleva al mismo lugar. Vamos a ver qué hay acá. Esa no se abre. ¿Y acá? Ah, para aquí entré. Qué raro. Creo que me dio unas vueltas entonces por todo este sitio. Más para arriba.
Varric, is that what you've been hearing?
No.
Good. Then I'm not going crazy.
A ver, vamos a ver aquí. Aquí hay un cofre. Cofre complicado. Vamos muchachos, haz esto.
I love doing that.
Claro que sí. Y acá de comprar.
Are you real? You've got to get out of here before it comes back.
Where's the idol?
What idol?
Don't waste my time with your lies. Tell me where it is.
Take it easy, Varric. She's telling us what she can.
She's hiding something, Hawk. Don't lie to me. I know it's here. You must have found it.
I swear. I don't know anything about an idol. Please. Maker, no! It's starting again!
¿Qué demonios? Es un golem. Pero está... Se supone que me pueden aturdir, me dicen. Ah, qué bien. No le hizo nada. Vale, bien, tenemos otra. Ya se puso bravo. A ver, muchacho, cúrate, por favor. A ver, quédate quieto.
Let's finish this!
Anyone to healing?
This is a piece of the idol. No, I should have known Bartrand would lie to me. Of course he'd keep a piece of the statue for himself. Think of what we could do with this.
Varric, you've been acting strangely since we arrived. I don't think you want to keep that shard.
I know you're just trying to look out for me, Hawk. But I can handle this. It's not the whole idol. It's just a sliver. I need this thing. 6 years of my life have gone into this.
And there we go again. This thing's magic seemed only more potent when broken.
The shard is my only hope of curing Bartrand. It's my only chance to set any of this right.
Listen to yourself, Varric. It's already controlling you. You have to let it go.
You're not listening, Hawk. I know I can handle this shard.
I'm worried, Varric. You're beginning to sound exactly like Bartrand.
Fine. I don't really want to argue about this anyway. Take it. It's your problem now. Maybe Enchantment Boy can dispose of the thing for you.
That was the right decision, Hawk. You've saved him great pain.
Let's go. I think I could use some air.
Bien. Cinto de piedra. Vamos a ver si es que nos ha dejado algo por acá. Pues aquí no hay nada. Pero ya se abre esta puerta. Sí, mira, tú ya se abre esta puerta y aquí tenemos un cofre maestro. Ábrete eso.
See his pie.
Libro mayor.
Merchants' Guild ledgers. Dwarves fighting over whose ancestors were the dwarfiest, whose gold is the shiniest. I never understood how he could stand it. 5 minutes with them and I need a strong drink.
You inherited the family businesses, didn't you?
I did, and I drink a lot more now than I used to. Bartrand wagered everything on the expedition. Everything for the chance to escape the guild. Make enough money and the guild doesn't matter anymore. You're free. Damnation. Let's keep going.
Muy bien. Vamos a ver si podemos acceder a otras salas que están, al parecer, cerradas. Aquí no. Bueno, creo que aquí ya todo está... A ver. Ábrete, por favor. Bueno, aquí ya podemos salir. Creo que no hay nada más. Vámonos. Listo, a ver, me estoy encantado. Vamos a ver. Vamos a llevarle a Sandal esto.
Did I hear correctly? You are an abomination.
Why don't you shout? I don't think everyone heard you.
Do you see yourself as harmless then? An abomination who would never harm anyone?
Like ripping someone's heart out of his chest?
I did that at the behest of no demon.
Ni sabemos quién es alguien. A ver, Sandal, muchacho, ¿qué puede hacer?
Think you can do something with this, Sandal?
Is that lyrium? I've never seen anything like that.
It's dangerous. Varric suggested Sandal might be able to dispose of it.
I think my boy can do better than that. Ooh, enchantment.
Muy bien. ¿Qué me dio? A ver, no, inventario. Runa delirio primordial. Aumenta la velocidad de ataque. Bien. Vámonos a el ahorcado, me parece. A ver, misiones. Cierre. Sí, tenemos dos. Vamos al ahorcado. Tenemos un par de conversaciones con Varric.
Listen, Hawk. I don't know what came over me back there in Bartran's house. I'm glad you're watching my back.
You had me worried there.
You never have to worry about me, Hawk. What are you having? Edwina, let's get a couple of drinks here.
Muy bien. Cierre y vamos a ver qué más.
Hawk? This is awkward.
You? At a loss for words? I should mark this day on my calendar.
Enjoy this while it lasts. It might never happen again. Look, I just want to say, it has been an honor knowing you.
You're a good friend, Varric.
I know. It's hard to imagine what you'd do without me. You know, it's 6 years today. 6 years since I found you dragging your tail out of Bartran's office. Here's to whatever comes next.
Muy bien. Y tenemos la última misión de compañeros, que es hablar con la buena de Meryl. Bueno, que esa muchacha está un poquillo loca. Bueno, es la misma misión. Vamos a ver. Bueno, aquí ni por tradición que tomamos siempre nos marca con... ¿Tenemos algo? No hay nada, así que vamos por acá.
I can't believe I'm doing this, but I need your help. The Alluvian won't work, which I'm sure is news that fills your heart with joy. I think I have to go back to the spirit that helped me at the start of all this.
Why do you think this demon will help?
He knows about the mirror. I don't know how much. He won't tell me everything, and it's dangerous to trust. He said he witnessed its forging. He told me how to cleanse it of its corruption. He must know how to make it work.
What do you mean it doesn't work?
Well, look at it. Do you think it's supposed to just sit there and show nothing at all? I can feel the power in it, but it's like it's asleep. I can't seem to wake it.
Summoning a demon can't possibly be the only way to fix the mirror. Someone else must know something.
The Alluvian was lost before Arlathan fell. The only creatures who would know anything about it are in the Fade. I've called to the spirit, but he doesn't seem to hear. He was sealed in an artifact on Sundermount. I have to look for him there. But if things go wrong, if he possesses me, I need you to strike me down.
You would risk becoming an abomination for this mirror. How is it worth that?
If it brings back this artifact of the Elven, if it gives us even one piece of our history, it's worth any risk. There's no one else I trust. You wanted to save me, didn't you? So save me from hurting anyone else.
Go to Marathari. Maybe there's an alternative to summoning the demon.
The Keeper would never help me. Why do you think I had to find the demon in the first place? The whole clan has moved on by now anyway. You'll never find her. Elganon, 6 years in this...
Sabía. A ver. Vamos otra vez. Es que siempre tengo realidad con Mary, no sé por qué. Vamos.
I think... But if things go wrong, if he... You wanted to save me, did...
Al fin obtuvimos algo bueno para Mary. A ver. Necesitamos a alguien que no odie la magia. Por ejemplo, Isabela, Barrick. Y puede ser que, obviamente, llevemos a Meryl. El único guerrero que me queda es Abelin, así que aquí ya vale. Vamos para acá. Abelin creo que está... A ver, vamos a ver. Uff. Meryl es más rival que amigo.
You look after Hawk, won't you?
Of course I will. What kind of a question is that?
And sometimes Isabella gets into awful trouble. You'll watch out for her too.
Meryl, what brought this on?
Anything could happen. You'll protect them though. It's what you do.
Finaré él.
There's nothing to worry about, Meryl.
Vamos a guardar aquí, por si acaso.
Welcome home, darling. This isn't a homecoming, Keeper. Why is the clan even here? You should have moved on ages ago.
The clan still has business here, darling. We will leave when it is time.
It was time 3 years ago. You can't stay here. Eventually, the humans will force you to leave.
There are plenty of hiding places in these mountains. We will stay until my business is done. If you are not returning to us, what has brought you back?
If one of the Dalish becomes an abomination, what do you do?
If you are hoping the Dalish hold miracles, child, I'm afraid you will be disappointed. Even if the demon is driven out, the soul is left scarred. It can never recover, not truly. Like a wounded animal, it will fall prey to scavengers. The only cure is death.
How can Meryl fix the Alluvian?
I wouldn't restore that cursed thing, even if I could. It has stolen life and promise from my clan already. And this was the least treacherous thing it was capable of doing. You must come to your senses, Meryl. This evil cannot be allowed in our world.
It is part of our world. It has been in our world for centuries. No one is pained more by Mahariel's loss than I, but the mirror wasn't responsible. But I'm wasting my time. You'd rather fear the past than reclaim it. This is pointless, Hawk. Let's go. Master, what's wrong?
Muy bien. Vamos a guardar aquí porque tenemos amistad con Meryl.
Does anybody else get the feeling that this is going to end badly? Just me, huh?
It's not all bad, Varric. Think of the stories you
No vemos al personaje. Bueno, sigue en el,
tell later.
el umbral de caos. Oh, qué bien.
But I could live without telling anyone.
Sabía que no iba a ser tan fácil. ¿O sea? Esta magia es muy buena. A ver, ¿a dónde me está yendo? Ah, amigo, tú, ya sé dónde tengo que ir. Bueno, aquí no, ojalá que no aparecen aquí enemigos. Vámonos. Esta zona ya limpia como 3 veces, así que ya no creo que aparezcan más. Exactamente como lo dije. No puede que acá aparezcan un...
What should we be prepared for if something goes wrong?
I'm not entirely sure. I've never seen an abomination myself. The Keeper said they'd warp and change before your eyes.
So you want us to come and watch for something, but you don't know what?
It's just a precaution, Aveline. Nothing will go wrong.
Oh, that's reassuring.
Who thought putting a demon in a cave on Sundermount was a good idea in the first place?
Where would you have put him?
To Winter, maybe? Or in the Anderfells? Further away from Kirkwall, that's for sure.
Qué bien. A ver, muchacho. Vete ahí. Ya está.
May I trust they guide you?
Qué bien, aparecieron más. Pues sí. A ver, mucho cuidado por aquí. Mira un Felandaris aquí. A ver. Guardadillo rápido. Vamos a ver.
Something is wrong. This is where the spirit was bound. But now it feels... empty.
Who bound this demon here and why?
There was a war long ago. Between my people and the Tevinter Imperium. After the Magisters sank Arlathan, my people made a last stand here, fighting on the graves of our elders. I don't know if it was the Elvenan or Tevinter who bound the spirit, but he was left here from the war.
Maybe it freed itself?
It would have taken powerful magic to break him free of this prison. You couldn't just set him loose. Nobody could. Not without doing something terrible. This is very wrong.
It couldn't have just vanished. We'll track it down.
He shouldn't have been able to leave. What happened to him?
I happened.
Keeper. What have you done?
The demon's plan was always for you to complete the mirror. It would have been a doorway out of this prison and into our world. You would have been his first victim. I couldn't let that happen, Dalen.
You stopped it. You saved Meryl.
Not yet. The demon is still here. I couldn't fight it in the Fade while it was trapped. And I couldn't banish it without making it stronger. So, I made myself its prison. Kill me, and it dies too. Meryl will finally be safe.
No! You can't ask that. I won't do this.
You always knew your blood magic had a price, darling. I have chosen to pay it for you. Dareth Shira.
Later.
¿Qué es esto?
May the Dreadwolf hunt you for the rest of your day.
I was trying to rebuild my life. Why did you have to come back and destroy it?
And you brought this upon us.
Get back!
You couldn't let go of the past, could you? Now look at what you've done.
I will still destroy you.
Cuidado. Cuidado con este. Uy, no, no. A ver, se supone que no me paren a toda la inmersión.
Keeper. You've beaten it, darling. You are so much stronger than I imagined. The demon is dead.
Keeper,
Let's leave this awful place. The clan should hear the good news.
You told us that the demon was bound to your life. It would only die with you.
Irabalas, Keeper. Keeper! What have you done? I don't want this. I never wanted this. Creators, please let this be a bad dream. I'll wake up and feel like an idiot and she'll scold me for not listening.
A ver, aquí tengo una notición.
You were trying to help your people. She should have had more faith.
If she hadn't have been so stubborn, if she had listened to me. She never believed in me. I should go to the clan. Someone needs to know, needs to come and take care of her.
Hemos... A ver. Voy a guardar aquí. Porque ahí estamos en buena relación con Meryl. ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué le dieron? Ah, mira, ya tú... Ya tiene todos los... Antorcha de following. Está muy bien. Está muy bien. Pero lo que tienes mejor. Esto ya mismo... ya mismo supera. Vámonos. ¿Cómo vamos de amistad con Meryl? Bueno, está en un neutral.
We know the Keeper came here. What's going on? Where is she?
Fenrir. The Keeper. She...
Look at her, Fenrir. She's covered in blood.
What have you done, Meryl? Keeper? Can you hear me?
She's dead.
I should have guessed you'd turn on her. You monster.
Uy, papá, madre.
This was a tragedy. I promise you, I'll make sure no one else is hurt by Meryl's blood magic.
You expect us to take the word of a Shemlin?
Stand down, Aneria. She was our first once. The Keeper loved her. More than she loved the clan, it seems.
Fenrir, I'm sorry. I never wanted this. If I could have saved her, if I could have died instead, I would have.
Words are cheap. That you're still breathing says enough.
Enough, Aneria. Human, take Meryl away from here.
No, esa no fue la decisión correcta. A ver. Vamos a ver, punto de control. Muy bien. No, bueno, esto ya es. ¿Está poseído?
You monster. The Keeper turned into a demon. We had no choice.
There would have been no demon if it weren't for this little flat-eared bitch.
We've suffered enough because of this traitor. It ends now.
Qué bien. Pero qué demonios. Bueno. Peleamos con los delicianos, pero tenemos amistad con Meryl. Y está más de nuestro lado que de otro. Cuidado. A ver, por favor. Me morí. A ver, aquí necesito... No. Alejarme de aquí.
I'll wake up and this will be a terrible dream.
Y bueno, aquí no tenemos nada. Lo único que nos queda es irnos de aquí.
Aveline, do you think we'll win?
Win what?
In the end. It feels like something is ending, doesn't it? Do you think we'll win?
Nothing is ending, Meryl. Things are a little tense, but it will pass.
I hope.
Vamos a ver qué nos dice Meryl. Ah, mira, no tenemos nada. Ok. Entonces vamos a ir a nuestra finca. Espérenme un segundo. Muy bien, podemos continuar. Ahora sí vamos a hacer una misión de DLC, que es la marca del asesino, muchachos. Sí. A ver, vamos a hacer... ¿qué aquí? Vamos a hacer el recuerdo de la marca del asesino. Sí. Tenemos que llevar a Barry de por sí. Vamos a llevar a Aveline. Y Isabela. A Isabela creo que sí. Vamos a ver.
You've been wasting my time, Varric. It stops now.
Seeker, you wound me.
The champion nearly starts a war, and you're all too happy to bury it beneath your words. You will tell me about the Kunari.
What's left to say? The Arishok was killed and a champion crowned.
And yet we had Orlesians threatening sanctions of every kind and measure. What happened at Chateau Hain? What happened with Tallis?
You've heard about her?
We had someone there, but they lacked your access. Whatever Tallis was to the champion, it seems like it angered a nation.
Thousands of lives were at stake, Seeker.
Perhaps one still is.
Nicely non-specific. All right, let me set the scene. An ambush, an invitation, a hunting party. All because of Tallis.
And of course, there's no one.
All I know is it had something to do with you and nobles. Edge is usually very reliable.
Reliable at leading us into an ambush, you mean?
Why? It's not always an ambush. All right. Maybe sometimes it's an ambush.
And there is the champion of Kirkwall. You die today.
Oh!
Kill her! Kill all of them!
Well, what are you waiting for?
Who the blazes is
Aquí vi.
Don't know. Kill people and
Ven, muchachos. Fíjense que estos. Aquí vi. Siempre tiene que.
Sloppy. You'd think the crows would be better at this. They've been doing it for ages.
Interesting entrance. You have some fine moves.
I do, don't I? My name is Tallis, and I've been looking for you.
Looking for me?
Looking for the woman who has an invitation to Chateau Hain, to be specific.
Oh, that's what Edge was on about. You remember? Duke Prosper, the one who fawned all over you at the Champion of Kirkwall banquet. He talked about a hunt.
I doubt I'd go to such a thing.
I was hoping you'd reconsider. The Duke is a delightful host, or so I hear.
Let me guess, this isn't just a social call?
I need to relieve him of something he has no right to possess. And I can't do it alone.
You want us to be thieves?
because we never take anything that isn't ours?
Well, stealing from Orlesians is never wrong. Or so I've been told.
This isn't how I was planning to ask you this. I was picturing an introduction with less blood.
What makes you think I steal things just because people ask me to?
Well, I would. What don't you do?
I may have talked you up a bit. Maybe more than once.
Oh, Varric.
What? You'd rather I told everyone you were a mage?
All I've heard is that you get things done. I'm hoping that's true.
I imagine if we did this, it'd be together, wouldn't it?
That's the idea. Or did you have something else in mind?
I like where this is going.
I just think we should get to know one another.
I think I'd like that.
So tell me, what exactly is it you want to steal?
A jewel. The Duke thinks it's valuable, and it is. Just not in the way he believes. What's more, he shouldn't have it in the first place. He who wishes to walk on water must first learn to swim. Come with me to Chateau Hain. I'll explain everything on the way. If nothing else, you get fine wine and fancy company. But I hope you want more than that.
Don't forget to loot the bodies.
Do I ever?
Do you really need to pillage the dead?
Pillage and plunder is half the fun.
Cuervo antíbano. Cuervo antíbano. Muy bien. Otro cuervito. Y nada más. Viajar al castillo Hein. Ah, amigo, tienes que llevar a Tallis, a Barrick y a Isabela.
The jewel we're after is called the Heart of the Many.
Interesting name.
Interesting jewel. All I care about is getting it away from the Duke. Here's the problem. The heart is in a vault, behind who knows what kind of traps, protected by a private army of Orlesian chevaliers, all inside a fortress that was designed to be impregnable. And let's not forget, it's on the side of a mountain, in the middle of nowhere, surrounded by monsters.
Kevin.
Andrastes, dears Prosper, when is this going to get started?
Presently. All right, everyone. You'll know the tradition, yes? The first to find and slay a wyvern wins the honors of the evening. And bragging rights, of course. Good luck to you all.
I'm here by invitation. Would you tell your master that I've arrived?
Ah, the champion of Kirkwall. These are honored guests. Please excuse Kahir. A polite bodyguard is a contradiction in terms, or so I am told.
A chastened? Here?
Ah yes, you are Ferelden, aren't you? You would know these people.
They traded in Lothering sometimes. My family never had a problem with them.
See that, Kahir? Now you have someone to speak to. It's so very chatty, let me tell you. And who is this lovely specimen?
You flatter me, Your Grace.
And I see you brought assistance, already armed and armored. Wonderful. I must say, your presence is a surprise. When we spoke at the banquet, you seemed uninterested when I mentioned our hunt.
It's a favorite pastime of mine to find things and kill them, actually.
So I hear. At any rate, I won't keep you from the hunt. Wouldn't want you to fall behind the others, yes?
I don't think I've ever encountered a wyvern before.
And why would you? There are exceptional beasts, magnificent cousins to the mighty dragon. My only advice? Beware their poison. It's the deadliest thing about them, as well as the most valuable.
Their poison is valuable.
Indeed. From it can be brewed Aquae Lucidius, a libation adored even by the Empress herself.
You'd think she'd be against drinking poison, on principle.
Her Imperial Majesty's many things, careful not being one of them. But here you are wasting valuable time on questions. Do you wish the others to beat you to the prize?
The sooner we get to the celebration, the happier I'll be.
Oh, I quite agree. The festivities cannot come soon enough. Good luck to you, my lady. Remember, fortune favors the bold.
A ver, Tallis. Tiene 20 aptitudes. Muy bien. Tiene activada estas dos. Vamos a poner esto. Esto. Y esto. Y como esas dos armas, muy bien. A ver, inventario. 40 y 40. Y me acuerdo su nivel, así que creo que ahí estamos bien. Vamos a poner tácticas a la muchacha. Al personaje, tácticas. Luchador. Agresivo, pasivo, precavido. Y aquí también te pongo precavido, muchacho. Esa distancia de ley. Te voy a poner la distancia también. Muy bien. Vamos ahí. A ver qué encontramos. Tienda de casa. Vamos a vender toda la chatarra que tenemos por aquí. A ver. Esto no necesito. Esto tampoco. Manos de gloria. Tampoco. Tampoco. Tocado encantado. Tampoco. Y tampoco. Aquí tengo un anillo que no me sirve. Otro 40. Muy bien. Esto solo me da uno. Ok. Cinto, ataque. Uy. A ver si es que sí le podemos poner aquí cositas. A ver, tampoco voy a ponerle cosas muy buenas que digamos. Voy a ponerle esto. Esto. Esto y un cinto. Y esto. Listo. A ver, ¿qué tiene aquí? Más encantado. Vamos a comprar unas pociones de salud. Un equipo de curación. Ya.
Enjoy your stay at Chateau N.
Gabriel.
You have come a long way to join our Duke, Sirrah. You'll pardon me for saying that you do not seem like a hunter. A word of caution since you are new to this. Wyverns spit venom. Their victims suffer terrible pain before they die.
Death is always the result, then?
Depending on exposure, it may take days. But yes, death is always the outcome if the poison isn't treated.
Since people hunt these creatures successfully, I imagine there's a trick to learn.
Ah, there are many tricks. It is best not to face the beasts head-on. Flank them. Blind them if you can.
I have no doubt this will be a challenge, but I'm sure it's a worthy one.
May Andraste keep you safe. If you fail to avoid the venom completely, there are treatments. A distillation of herbs, equal parts, drake vein, Andraste's mantle, and winterberry can counteract the poison. May the Maker's luck grace your hunt. Be safe, Sirrah.
Ungüento del maestro, muy bien. Coto de casa. Y creo que aquí no hay nada más. Vámonos.
I'm afraid I can't help you.
So these are the hunting grounds.
Do we need a lure? What do wyverns like?
We just need to look for signs and be careful. We get this over with, we get into the keep.
And that's where the jewel is.
That's where the jewel is.
Vamos a ver. Tenemos cosillas que hacer por aquí. Aquí vienen dragoncitos. ¿Qué está haciendo esto? Aquí está el enemigo, muchacho. ¿Por qué siempre se va contra barrizo? A ver. A ver, el enemigo está allá, muchacho. Vaya pelea.
Get back! That's enough!
Which of these lizards do we drag back to the Duke so we can get to the drinking?
Do dragons and wyverns even mix? I don't think so.
So if we drop part of this in the right spot, we might lure a wyvern out to protect its territory.
Good thought. Do that.
Tenemos un montón de huesos por aquí. No, hay un... no sé qué hacen estos muchachos. Como que evitan pelear. A ver, obviamente por acá había más cosas que revisar. Vamos a ver. Por aquí.
Varric,
You called?
I notice you don't have a nickname for me.
I call you Hawk. You've probably heard it once or twice.
That's my name. It's not like Dave.
That altar is very old and creepy. I wouldn't touch it.
Cuidado. Horror del cielo. Qué bien, ya le mató. Uy, ya nos mató a todos.
That altar is very old and creepy. I wouldn't touch it.
A ver, muchacho.
I told you not to mess around with it.
A ver. Aparece ahí. Vamos a... Ataca la cama de munición. No, 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 no. Cuidado. ¿Dónde se fue? Aquí aparece otro mago, maldición. A ver. Necesito. Esto. Todos necesitan ese. Bien. A ver. Tú quédate. Concha, no le pasa nada. Vamos a ponernos. También no puede. Concha la lora. ¿Quieres morirte? Maldición. Vamos aquí a... No puede ser posible. Vale, vete de aquí. Quédate ahí. Listo. Esto se torna muy peligroso. A todos contra este muchacho. No se desvíen. Papá, ya le mato. Siempre que hace eso mata todito, ¿no? Y aquí tenemos otro mago, qué bien. Me voy a morir. Voy a morir de una forma salvaje. Esto sí que está, ¿no?
That altar is very old and creepy.
Uy, papá.
I wouldn't touch it.
Vamos, tenemos que subir un poco más de nivel.
A lot of blood. Would that be prey or from a wyvern itself?
I've heard they fight for dominance. Can't be gentle.
Maybe we can use some to draw out rivals. Added to what we have already, is it enough to draw one out of hiding?
I'd say so. A little one. Probably all we need. In the right spot, no doubt.
Muy bien.
Sylvain! Here, boys. Have you seen a pair of coursers? I've been calling and calling, but it is no use. Nicodemus should know better. But Sylvain never had an ounce of sense in his head.
Slow down and tell me what happened.
My hounds have disappeared. They took off after a stag, and the Maker only knows where they've gotten to now. Please, you must help me find them.
If I see your dogs, I'll let you know.
May Andraste guide you. I've good coin for anyone who finds my dogs.
Muy bien.
Foolish hound, get back here. I'm told weavers roost in the trees. Perhaps if we shake them.
Muy bien.
And here I thought Orlesians only hunted other Orlesians for horrendous crimes against fashion.
Just ignore.
Creo que ese es uno de los perros. Vamos a ver.
Sylvain! Dinner time!
Pues creo que no. Me junge de vigor.
You'd think none of them had ever been on a hunt before.
I think we found something. We've a hint of the beast. After it!
Poción de salud. Tenemos vanilla de Draco. Ok. Tenemos que buscar cositas también, ¿no? Parece que por acá no hemos ido. Sí. Aquí hay un... ese altar que no me trae buena pinta. A ver, aquí hielo.
Interesting.
Is that wyverns mating?
Could we mimic that?
No. Oh, the sound. Right, yes. I can try that.
Manto de Andraste. Muy bien. Vamos a volver por aquí. En un lugar que se me haya escapado. De momento no. No, lo que viene acá es una trampa, así que cuidado. Creo.
There is something in there. A nest, perhaps.
¿Qué diablos es eso?
I'll deal with this.
Cuidado. A ver, Barry.
So much blood. There.
Concha, ya van a matar otra vez a Barry. Ya murió.
There! What in Andress's name were those?
A ver, estos. Me digo aquí que. Creo que hay que cambiarle la. Vamos a ponerles agresivos. Sí, porque. Agresivo, sí. Porque se quedan parados ahí, no sé nada.
Hungry for hunters, perhaps?
Well, they smell like rotten eggs.
A ver. Cría de espanto. No es un espanto. Por acá. ¿No hay nada más? Algo por aquí. Cuidado. Vamos a guardar. Erudito perdido.
Cold. Oh, blessed Andraste, thank you. I thought I'd die out here. I'd been trapped here since last night.
Were you injured? Why were you out here?
The gas that chased me here got a few scratches in, but I'll heal. Truth told, I'm not looking for the Wyvern. I'm a scholar from Cumberland, researching an Avar cult that once lived here. They worship the Lady of the Skies to the exclusion of all other gods. I'm searching for their shrine.
I've seen something that might be the shrine you're looking for.
Then you have succeeded where I failed. Rumors say they were driven from their last refuge. They left a great treasure in the goddess's keeping. But the mountain has defeated me. Please, take my research and see if you can do anything with it. I will try to make it back to camp. Good luck to you, Sarah.
A ver. Bueno. Creo que de ley tenemos que enfrentarnos a esos buenos muchachos. Vamos a hablar aquí. Todos nos indican que tenemos que llegar hasta allá. No sé por qué en el mapa nunca me muestra todo el mapa.
Can I just imagine that wyverns are small, completely non-poisonous bunny-like creatures?
Not unless you picture it eating you.
Spoil sport.
The sooner we get the hunt over with, the sooner we'll be at the chateau to finish this.
Bison.
ye well, the mighty hunters.
Por acá es la salida. Por acá es donde me vine antes. Sí. Sí. Pero creo que aquí había algo más. Ah, no. Aquí estaba ese cadáver. Y obviamente ese es el altar, ¿verdad? Tenemos que enfrentarnos a esos muchachos. No hay de otra. No hay de otra.
That must be the altar that weird old guy mentioned. What do his notes say? Supposedly, there are wyverns all over this mountain. We're bound to run across one eventually. I guess that scholar was right about something. I've got kind of a bad feeling about this place, though.
Abrimos esto y... Sabía. Sabía esto. A ver. Vamos a poner todo. Coste de vida. Coste de vida. Coste de vida. Vamos a poner así. Cuidado. Primero contra estos muchachos. Aquí. Y aquí. Pero si no digo lo mismo. A ver, no. Sí, ustedes ataquen estos aquí. No. No. Animación. Gracias. Adeptos al cielo. Concha, ya le mató. A ver. Listo. Le doy. Se acerca en este muchacho, no se acerca en este muchacho. Uf.
Thing was a juggernaut.
Sufriré. Muy bien. Hemos pasado la prueba. Bueno, tengo aquí encontrar unos perritos, pero no encuentro.
Sylvain, dinner time.
Sylvain y dinner dice cuantitos. Vamos a guardarlo. Está un perro, pero no sé si es que es este. Y por acá no es que encuentre nada más. Acá simplemente salgo del castillo de Hein. Ah, me parece que aquí habían sectores de acá. Sí, sí, sí. A ver. Mano izquierda del cartel. Daga de sacrificio. Pincho de Jarbio. A esto no le voy a poner nada. Tacota superior. Nah. Aquí me dieron fajín de los cielos. Está bueno. Y anillo mayor. Anillo mayor. Bah. Uy. ¿Algo más? Pues no. Vamos a guardar. Que se ve que estos sectores son bien complicadetes. Vicio.
You want to just stand back and watch? Should be good for a few laughs.
Never mind this lot.
Ok. Creo que podemos.
It's an annual tradition the Montfort began to keep the population down. They breed quickly.
Vamos al sector de casa este.
Oh shit. Literally.
There you go, Hawk. It seems we're on the trail.
Too bad the trail isn't upwind.
Dos caminos. Me parece que acá estaba el perro. Punto de vista, Valle del Invierno.
Pretty countryside, at least.
The Montfort family inherited this mountain from a clan of Navarran dragon hunters.
Oh, that's everything the old huntmaster said we needed for an antidote.
I don't think there's enough for a person, though. Maybe we can find a use for it.
A ver. Vamos a ver.
Look, I think he wants us to follow him.
Pues creo que sí. Pero antes de eso... Este es Silvia. Ah, amigo, ya sé lo que vamos. Pero envenenado.
Oh no. Poor thing. Wyvern poison. I'm almost certain. Poor thing.
Here's a use for that antidote we made.
Who's a cute puppy? I suppose we can't keep him, can we? His owner is probably waiting back at camp.
Muy bien. Vamos a huesos perdidos. Vamos a guardar aquí porque aquí van a aparecer unos 10.000 de estos, ¿verdad? Me parece que si no los molestamos, vamos a guardar aquí por si acaso. No salen, ¿verdad? No. No, me la sabía. A ver. Hagan algo, señoras. Pero estos...
Bloody things.
I think that's the last of them. For now.
How many are there usually?
A gasling nest can often be 100 or more. Just be thankful we're not underground.
A ver, muy bien.
We're getting closer.
Tenemos... por acá es la misión, entonces no. Vamos. De momento vamos a regresarnos.
I'm in your debt, madame. Please accept this with my thanks.
Arco corto del amor. Bueno. Creo que aquí nos vendría bien Sebastián.
Would you tell your uncle to leave me alone? He's often inappropriate.
How so?
Please don't make me go into the details.
I'll see what I can do. And thank you for not breaking his legs.
I don't beat on the elderly, and I really don't want to touch him. How are you two even related? It boggles the mind.
Vamos a guardar aquí otra vez. Restos.
Oh, a wyvern kill. Some kind of holla or something.
That could be a tunic.
Don't know, don't care. It's fate they liked for some reason.
Y aquí tenemos otra fosa de estas espantosas.
Watch out.
Ah, mira, tú eres un... ¿Qué es esto, un mago? Sí, es un mago. Es un mago de los... tochos. Siempre le atacan a Barry. A ver. Este güey... Ahí. No se mueve. Que no te muevas, digo. Me está matando. Están matando a todos. A mí también. Me saltó uno para atrás. Voy a morir varios otra vez. A ver, varios. Gracias. Demonios. Este es el más badazo. Ya muere. No sé qué es eso, pero está OP. Aquí hay un montón de huesos. Y solo para esto. Demonios. Mira, activé esta magia.
Watch it. Gas hole.
A what hole?
A scholar might call it something else. But
Ah,
they
por
don't
acá hay
know
algo
they're
más.
ghasts from a hole in the ground.
Otro montón de huesos. Un amuleto por aquí. A ver. Amuleto. Nah. A ver. Muy bien. Vamos a abordar por aquí, porque por acá es la misión.
See that? We should be on our guard.
Oh. Looking for clues.
Well, that's fragrant. I'll be staying upwind from now on.
Ooh, nug bones. I wonder if a nug call would help attract a wyvern.
You know a nug call?
You go elbow deep in wyvern shit, and I'm the weird one?
We must have enough to bait a trap now.
In the right spot, no doubt.
Muy bien. Tenemos más camino por donde. Por acá.
Wait, what happened to the birds and everything? Uh-oh.
Disgusting.
Mira tú.
Well, the trail suggests wyverns just love this place to bits. If we were going to find one, it'd be here.
Por acá supongo que es la salida. Vamos a abordar. Atraer al wyverno con celo.
Yes, I think this would be the place to find a wyvern. And room enough to kill the thing without getting sat on. They're not stupid, though. We'll need some really good bait.
Think we have enough bait to draw one in?
More than enough. Careful, though, with this much bait, we might have our hands full. But it'd sure be fun.
I'm not here to impress anyone. Let's bring in something manageable.
Hmm.
What?
Nothing. All right, let's see what we have. Plop that down for starters. Actually, that should do it. Let's see if it's feeding time. Wow, that doesn't look so...
Cuidado, con estos sí son... Hay que tener mucho cuidado. Si lanzan un veneno que... Por ejemplo eso. Es embastida. Casi nos arrastra a todos. Quédate quieto, muchacho. Uy, papá. Bueno, aquí va a morir alguien de ahí. Me murió. Listo.
Well, if it isn't the Ferelden turnip. They say you are a champion of some backwater city in the east. Quite an achievement, I'm sure. I suggest you run along with your servants while you have the chance. This wyvern was mine to kill, not yours. Mine! 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 I paid good coin to be the one who wins this contest. It was my turn!
Oh, I didn't realize the Duke was offering charity to his more useless guests. My mistake.
I will not accept such talk from a backwater mongrel.
You do realize this woman has nasty little thugs like you for breakfast, I hope?
More insolence! From a knife ear this time! I can't take no more of this. Kill them all! We can't say the wyvern was too much for them.
A ver, aquí tenemos que curarle a esta muchacha. Y acabo de subir un nivel yo. Que viene bien. A ver. Vamos a ponernos bombardante, que no me ha pasado eso. Listo. Ya está. No te muevas mucho, no te muevas mucho.
That's enough.
Pues ya se está muriendo. ¿Qué me dices? Tiene aquí muchacho, a ver. Este. Ya, quédate. Y tú. Pegadito ahí. Este sigue. Este sigue.
Now, what is going on here?
Prosper, this blasted she-bitch tried to steal my rightful kill.
Now, is that any way to speak of the champion of Kirkwall, Baron?
This is your fault for inviting a stinking turnip in the first place. Your mother would be ashamed.
Says the man whose mother has slept with half of Valchevin. My apologies. Arlange has always been a cheat. What would you have done with him?
You're not suggesting...
Why not? You believe Arlange would have stopped short of murder, given the chance?
Something on your mind?
Just let him go. He's not worth your time, Hawk.
My word, such mercy.
He can't be more than he is, that's all. You've bested him.
I've no interest in more bloodshed.
You hear that, Arlange? It behooves you to leave while you still can.
Fine. I will go.
Congratulations on finding the Wyvern. It looks like a fine one indeed. There will be a celebration in the chateau courtyard. Do attend when you're ready.
Oui.
That was very merciful.
That's Hawk. Merciful.
We should go to the chateau. Time to practice your table conversation.
Muy bien. Vámonos. A ver, aquí todos subieron de nivel. A ver. Sí, te voy a poner. Sí. Y a ver aquí, nada. Aquí, nada. Sigamos de aquí. A ver, a ti sí. Ah, sí, muchacho. Que nos escaso de vida. Voy a ponerte esto. Ti sí, destreza. Listo. Vamos a ponerte esto. Muy bien. Vámonos aquí.
Right. Done with the wyverns. And various nonsense. Back to the chateau?
Sí,
We're
vamos.
here for a reason. Let's take care of it.
Hemos hecho todo.
I had a quick look around. There's one door into the castle that isn't under heavy guard.
I hear a butt coming.
I can't get it open. And believe me, I tried. Bent a nice set of lockpicks in that stupid door. One of the Duke's guardsmen must have the key. They wouldn't just lock themselves out of the castle. I hope.
I don't think we want to go digging through a guard's pockets in front of the Duke's guests.
I agree. We need to handle this quietly.
Let's split up then. We can cover more ground that way.
Tallis and I will look for the key. Get out of sight and watch for chevaliers or guards.
Let's see what we can find out. Come on.
Your Grace, this is the event of the season.
You have truly outdone yourself this time, Prosper.
Ah, at last our mighty heroine. The champion of Kirkwall has the honor of first kill this day. To hunt the Wyvern on its own ground is to tempt fate. A terrible risk. But the prize... I present to you this belt crafted of fine Wyvern skin. Wear it well and accept the accolades you're due.
Thank you, Duke Prosper. I'm proud to be here.
Your humility, my dear Hawk, does you great credit. Do not mind Leopold. My pet is always so temperamental before dinner.
Leopold, is it? I didn't know wyverns could be tamed.
Tame is perhaps too strong a word. My friends, I officially welcome you all to Chateau Hain. Enjoy a taste of our Legion hospitality.
Muy bien. Vamos a ver qué tenemos aquí. Estamos a los de un set. Lady elegante. Prospero, Cajiro. Tenemos que esto.
That doesn't look like a real gold sovereign.
Un capriz aquí.
It's not. It's a caprice. Mother used to have a set of them when I was a child. You collect them from everyone you know, then cast them in the fountain and make a wish. It's an Orlesian high society game.
On the
Mira
looks of
quién
this
está aquí.
crowd, I guess nobody is in a wishing sort of
Digan. Guardia Gabriel.
More wine, madame?
Un café dice aquí. Cógelo.
Mother used to love these coins. She never got to bring
Mira
them to
aquí,
the
está
fountain.
aquí. Leliana.
Why not? You don't get invited to fancy Orlesian parties when you marry an
Senescal
apostle.
Brown. Erudito perdido. Mira, ahí está el erudito perdido este. Y aquí podemos vender. Chatarra afuera. Vamos a comprar esto. Un capriz.
Another caprice. How many of these are there, I wonder?
Hay un guardia. Vamos a darle por
Put
este.
what you found to good use. I discovered more social interests.
Senescal Brown.
Champion, what a surprise. Seneschal, dear, introduce me to your delicious friend.
Serendipity. This is Sarah Hawke.
awkward. So, can we talk about something else now?
It's been delightful meeting both of you.
Don't be a stranger.
Liliana.
Sister Nightingale?
Champion, it is good to see you again under less dire circumstances. Tallis?
Liliana, it's so lovely to see you again.
You look stunning this evening. Your hair is darling. Did you do it yourself?
I get the distinct impression you've met before.
Oh, briefly. A long time ago.
You meet all sorts of people in Orle. It keeps life exciting.
Well, I'm glad you two had this chance to chat.
Yes, it was very fortuitous. We shouldn't take up more of your time, Liliana. I'm sure you have things that need attention. Right now.
Muy bien, Lilian. Aquí podemos entrar. Oh, sí. Pero no más. Ah, ya no podemos entrar. A ver. Vamos aquí. Creo que tenemos 4. Creo que me va a faltar una, ¿verdad? Ah, sí. Vamos a ver si es que conseguimos otra. Aquí está cerrado. A ver. Ahí no hay nada. Estamos aquí contigo.
Champion, it's good to see you again. I'm sure you don't remember me. We met when King Alistair made his trip to Kirkwall. I'm Ban Tegan Gerin.
It's not every day you meet the King of Ferelden.
But princes and viscounts are commonplace.
Who is this woman, Tegan?
I beg your pardon. Isolde, this is the champion of Kirkwall. Hawke, allow me to present our lesser Isolde.
Tegan, I must speak with you right now about the horrible thing Dulcie de Lancey said.
Of course. Please, excuse me, Monsieur Hawke. A pleasure to meet you. If you speak to Ban Perrin, I don't advise you to bring up the Chantry, or knickers.
Tenemos a Gabriel. A ver.
You did well, Sarah. Perhaps there is a hunter in you after all.
Aquí no hay nada. Conde de Lucie de Lancet.
Champion, I cannot thank you enough for your kindness to my poor Emile. He is very sullen about all this. I hope he does not try to escape again. The Templars, they will not be so understanding the second time.
He may not be happy about it, but the circle is the best place for him.
You have been very patient. My thanks on behalf of all my family, Messer.
Muy bien. Pues creo que me faltan dos. Lady Elegant.
My. I never thought you'd actually attend, champion.
I was hoping it would be a shock. Part of my plan to become the most talked about noble in Thedas.
If I'm any judge, your scheme will succeed. What do you think of the party so far?
Recommendations for people I should shut up?
The gentleman over there is Bantegan of Ferelden, younger brother of the Earl of Redcliffe. And of course, there's Lord Cyril, Duke Prosper's son.
Who are the worst in the crowd?
Do you see the two young ladies over there? That's Babette and Fifi de Lancey, daughters of the Comte de Lancey. Don't make eye contact. You'll thank me later.
I've never seen anything like it.
So polite. That's certainly one way to put it.
We should probably go mingle a bit more.
Of course. We'll speak later, Lady Elegant.
Muy bien.
I think it will be quite the interesting evening.
Bueno, aquí no tengo nada más. Tenemos un guardia por aquí. Y aquí obviamente está cerrado.
I can't do that.
Tallis. Qué bien. Al parecer no voy a poder entrar por ahí. Qué mejor. Gracias muchacho, pero no. Guardia.
Can I help you?
I just tried one of the canapes and it was raw in the middle. Someone must alert the kitchen.
I don't wish to speak ill of anyone, but they were also over-seasoned. I pray no one else has tasted one, or the scandal.
Nutmeg. It ruins even the best cook.
There's no need for such drama. Come with me. I will see what I can do.
Leave him to me. A few moments alone, and I can get us the key to the chateau.
My, what a big sword you have. Do they give those to all the chevaliers? So impressive.
Lovely party. Well?
He doesn't have it.
What?
He forgot he'd given the key to one of the servants. What kind of guard forgets that he's locked himself out of the castle?
Don't worry, Tallis. We'll find this servant.
Right. Nothing to worry about. This can still work. So let's find the servant. How many could there be?
Well, he is Orlesian.
I'm trying to stay positive, you know.
Siguiente elfo.
Can I interest you in some Antivan olives? Or I have some smoked ham from the Androfels. They say it tastes of despair.
Wait, does it really? How can ham taste like despair? Why would anyone eat it if it did?
That's what the importer said. They all talk like that. This wine has notes of oak and springtime. This cheese tastes of sorrow.
Thank you, miss. None for me at the moment.
Nobody has wanted anything. Olive duty is the worst job. I must have offended the cook.
I don't suppose we could have a peek at the kitchens. I'd love to see this hopeless dish in all its glory.
I don't know. I shouldn't leave my post.
I promise we won't tell a soul. Just a quick look.
I suppose I could get you a very quick look. The upstairs maids will be so jealous when they find out. Very well. Follow me.
I know, right? They treat you like part of the furniture. I'm surprised they don't sit on it.
Avoid the cheese plate. Terrible. Have you got the key?
I'm usually better at this. She didn't have the key either. This isn't supposed to be so complicated.
Don't beat yourself up about this, Tallis. We'll find a way in.
I hope so. The servant says she gave it to the Duke's son, Lord Cyril. Let's find him and hope he didn't pass it on to his father. So, Lord Cyril.
¿Dónde estás, Lord Cyril?
Excellent. Join us, champion. We were just discussing your famous confrontation with the Kunari leader.
You must tell us the tale. It was the talk of Denerim for months.
You have never been to Chateau N, yes? Please, allow me to give you this caprice. It's an old custom. My mother spoke often of Leandra. They were great friends when they were young. It's a shame neither could be here.
Where are your knickers this time, Perrin?
Shut up, you painted shrew!
What entertaining manners our guests have. Don't you agree, Hawk?
Tallis here has been asking such fascinating questions about the garden, but I can't answer them.
I suppose I can do my duty for the family and show her around.
No, I don't have the cheese tray. You're mistaking me for... I was hoping we could just... Fine, I'll put that in the trash.
That Wyvern blood has some kick, doesn't it?
This is officially my worst night ever.
Not Lord Cyril's type?
Maybe he just doesn't like elves. Or... women. Well, you've got one of those factors covered. He has the key. Go get it. What? It's your turn, Hawk. Go on.
I guess it wouldn't hurt for me to go talk to him.
Please, please try. I think he likes you. So good luck with that.
Thanks.
Vamos a tirar esto aquí primero.
So is that it?
Oh, ya está.
That's the whole game?
Muy bien. No venir, pero aquí no puedo.
Let's just get going.
Tell the elf that her pleas are for nothing. She's pretty enough, I suppose. No doubt there are some men who would like that sort of thing.
I don't know what to say.
I've never had a vindictive temper, madame. Fetch me a glass of wine, and we will say all is forgiven.
Well, did you get the key?
No. Somehow I'm getting him a drink.
Oh, that's perfect. I've got a drug we can slip in his wine. He'll sleep like a baby. We can search him for the key.
Going through a drugged man's pockets? I'm not sure about this.
There. Give that wine to Lord Cyril and just try to act casual.
Your wine, Lord Cyril. Words cannot express how sorry I am for the hardships you've endured at the hands of my friend.
By nature, I am very forgiving. We will let bygones be bygones. Andraste, the wine has gone straight to my head. I feel...
You have it! Tell me you have it.
I have it.
Good. Then we can find the jewel and get this over with.
You don't sound that excited.
It's simply been a long time coming. That's all.
This jewel is that important to you?
Yes, I suppose it is. I want this part of my life finished.
And here I thought we were getting along so well.
I can't imagine anyone I would rather attend an Orlesian party with, even if you are human. Let's find that door and get inside.
Y bueno, señores, por aquí lo vamos a dejar. Espero que les haya gustado y nos veremos en una siguiente vez.